It's time for another episode of the 90-Day Garden. Dennis Daly goes back into the archives for another day in the life of a real garden as broadcast on radio back in 2000.
Hi, everybody. This is Dennis Daly, and welcome to day 43 in the 90-Day Garden. The last time you and I got together, we did a little bit of inventory on what plants are doing well and which ones are not. And just during the past few hours, we've seen some very quick progress in our corn plants. Now, we're halfway through the 90-Day Garden, and we're hoping that these corn plants do get to maturity. According to the label on the package, we should be having some corn growing by the time 90 days are up. But right now, they're still just about a foot high. But as temperatures warm up at night, and hopefully we do get a good mixture of sunshine and rain, we'll be seeing those corn plants continue to grow. Broccoli's still the heroes in the garden. These broccoli plants have really taken over. They're just beautiful, gorgeous plants, and we'll be reporting on those as the weeks wear on. We are going to be halfway through the 90-Day Garden in 2 days when we hit day 45, and I think we're going to celebrate at that time, actually, by harvesting part of the garden. Some of our lettuce is already to the point that it needs to be thinned out, and we're going to thin it out by cultivating part of it, maybe fix a salad on that show and see some of the first rewards from the garden. Today, though, we're going to thin out our beets. We made the near-fatal mistake, I did, of planting the beet seeds too close together, and we have a row of beets so thickly populated that if they were all to grow, there would be no way we would see any beets of any size at all. They're, believe it or not, about 8 or 9, maybe 10 times more thickly spaced than they should be. So using just a common pair of scissors, we're going to get down and try to see which one of the beet plants are surviving the best and which are not, and then simply cut away the plants that we feel need to be thinned. It's a very simple process, just looking down from above. It kind of hurts in a way to realize that you are destroying good plants. I guess if it were earlier in the season, we might have the opportunity to actually move the plants, to transplant them to someplace else. It's going to be a little bit of a tedious task, and it's something that we can't totally finish while we're here on the air. But just by using a common pair of scissors and looking down from the top, we're able to see where the beet plants are, and we'll be thinning those out until we get a row where we can actually produce some decent fruit. We're almost to the point where the zucchini plants have begun to spread out, and we're beginning to get some flowering now on the top of our California Wonder bell peppers. And we should see some really big progress in the tomato plants coming up in the next week or so. Join us when we get together again for more in the 90-Day Garden.
Join Dennis again for another visit to the 90-Day Garden right here on YouTube.